He's Eric.
And she's Kat.
And this is Pop Filter.
Welcome to Pop Filter, where we filter out the pop culture down to the geeky news, views, reviews, and interviews you can use.
Woo!
Woo! And today, we are taking a different approach.
We are going on MyAnimeList and checking out some of the seasonal anime for spring 2019.
Yes,
now,
indeed.
I don't know about you, Eric, but with me, I always go on here way in advance, even before it is released, even before all the shows are out, and I get so excited because I'm like, okay, what am I gonna watch this season? Do you do that yourself?
I don't do that, actually. What I do is I watch Giguk on YouTube, who does like a seasonal anime breakdown, very comedy style, where but he's a little bit more instantly retroactive, I guess I could call it, because it's like within the first few episodes of these shows that are released.
Yeah.
So he'll have a baseline idea of these shows by watching the first few episodes, but I never really look ahead.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I gotta look ahead, and then sometimes I'm like, ooh, this looks interesting, and then I put on the first episode, and I'm like, what did I just get myself into?
Right.
This is
I'll
why
see his...
watching review anime, like, people on YouTube are so important before you get yourself caught into a series.
Yes, because he'll filter it down to, like, the best, the most popular ones of the season that are currently airing, like, just what's currently on, so that'll be a good chance for me to go, okay, so that's something I definitely want to get into while it's airing and kind of get involved in the conversation, and that I'll watch later, but now we're looking ahead, further ahead, and this is going to be dangerous because we're going to be getting hype levels.
Yeah, and we're kind of basically going in blind with this, so... So the first one, One Punch Man Season 2. I have actually... never watched One Punch Man. I am a sinner. That is a sin!
No. Oh no.
Oh,
you must join the religion.
Yes,
One Punch Man of Saitama.
So, what do you like about it? Because I really want to get into it. I really want to catch up to it. And wait, it's only Season 2? How many episodes are there in Season 1?
I believe it was 12 episodes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's made a big impact already.
Yes, it did, and it made an impact because it was it did have a good following beforehand with the online webcomic.
Yeah.
I believe Mob Psycho was the first webcomic he wrote, and then One Punch Man was the second webcomic. One Punch Man became the first anime that was adapted from his work, and then Mob Psycho later.
Yeah.
It's really apples and oranges. One Punch Man is a parody of a loving send-up of all the old shonen tropes, and you'll recognize them instantly. Like, the first episode, you'll see a Titan that he faces.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And a character that's very much like Piccolo, or it's like a cross between Piccolo and an old... like, One Punch Man is a parody on Anpan Man, which was an old Japanese comic strip, and...
So it's kind of like a love letter to old, like, shonen type of manga and anime.
Like very action-oriented shonen anime, yes. Whereas Mob Psycho is much more of a character-driven narrative, a character-driven story, like spanning the entire season. This is One Punch Man's a little bit more episodic. Yeah, kind of relies on the joke of the episode. It does carry things forward, and characters do develop, but it's very much more quick and. Like, just get to the joke and we'll move on.
So would you say it's like more comedy than anything else?
Oh yeah. Very much so, much more comedy than anything.
And then after that we got Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2.
Oh,
which wait a minute. How many episodes was there in Season 3 Part 1? There's like 10 episodes. There's only gonna be 10 episodes in this one? What? How are they gonna wrap up that arc? I know what is coming. Are you caught up to the manga? Are you caught up?
I am not. I am
not spoiling
very far
anything,
behind.
Yes. You're gonna be shook, man. You are gonna be like, what the heck kind of choices were made here? I remember when I used to do Attack on Titan manga reviews on the channel, I was like so blown away by some of these scenes that I'm just like, where did this route go for Attack on Titan? And it's like, this arc is just gonna blow your mind. But there's only going to be 10 episodes, which is shocking to me, because now me knowing, like, following up on the manga, how are they going to wrap this up in just 10 episodes? I am so shook by this. Because usually Attack on Titan, you got, like, 12 episodes. The first season, we got, like, 24 episodes? but this is in parts, so I guess they're because this is what I've realized now, even on like TV, like it's like parts. It's not just seasonal anymore. It's not just like here's your full season of season 1. It's like season 1 part 1, season 1 part 2, and you're like, whoa, why do they? Is it budget? What do you think?
I think it may be. It could be airtime. Mm-hmm. It could be like this particular time slot on this channel needs to be taken up by something else.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back to it later when that's done. I don't know. We kind of used to do that back in the day for American TV shows as well, like Lost. They would split they would have a mid-season gap, or House would have a mid-season gap and a mid-season finale.
And then you're like, I need more of this. What are you doing to me?
Why are you doing this?
But have you caught up to the anime of Attack on Titan at all?
No, I think the last I saw was like episode 1 of season 3.
Okay.
So
but based on the cover, what do you think's happening?
Okay, let me take a look at this. Let me open.
A lot of
Some
pain
stuff
and misery.
is
a lot
happening.
of pain and misery.
Some stuff is
a lot
happening.
of screaming.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know what, but
Attack on
some stuff is going
Titan,
down.
what I've realized too is, which I always get like, oh my god, this is funny. If you notice, whenever the characters would die or like are really extreme or scared or shocked about something, with their teeth. Do you realize something? How their teeth are just like, oh my god, like they're really shook. It's always like their shook face, and they're always screaming about something.
Those are some high definition chompers he's got on that poster right there too. Like.
Oh my gosh, but it's like, this arc, I'm just letting you know, you're gonna be shook by it, by some of the choices. Unless they change it. Because I've heard rumors that, they're gonna stay true to the manga, but if they change it, I will be shocked if they do, but I doubt they will. But, like, there's some stuff that you're gonna just be like, there's a lot of stuffs going on.
Well, I'm excited to see. I see Brock Lesnar Titan on there, so that's gonna be fun. And Sasquatch Titan, too.
Yep, always great. Always good fun when those boys come.
Yes.
Alright, so moving on, we got... How do you
this
say
next
this?
one. Actually, this next
I have never watched this. Have you watched it?
What?
Bungo Stray Dogs 3rd season.
I haven't. I don't have any reference on that.
Okay.
Actually, I was looking at the one after Attack on Titan because that's going to be interesting.
Which one? Let me see. Oh,
Isekai
this
Quartet.
one. Okay, what is what is going on with all the isekai? Everything is isekai.
Because
why?
After Sword Art Online became very popular, everybody started writing. Like I think pretty much a lot of the isekai shows that are being adapted today are all from light novels that were published in like 2012 through 2015. So
it's crazy. But it's like
it was
after
around
Sword Art, it was like everybody started getting so inspired by it. But they're popping up everywhere. Every year, every season, there's a new one.
Yep, and now we're getting like an Avengers of Isekai here because I'm looking at this. I'm seeing Subaru. I'm seeing. I see Rem and Ram in the background.
Yeah. Oh my god, I see them. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be so interesting.
There's Konosuba characters.
So are they gonna all like fight each other, or are they gonna like come together and deal with a huge foe?
I don't know, but I'm not seeing Kirito, so I'm like, guys, you're missing the final boss of Isekai here.
Unless they're just doing it as a joke, saying like, oh, he ain't gonna be involved because it's like, we're not just mock copies of Sword Art. Oh my god.
That'll be interesting. Isekai Avengers.
Yeah. Oh my god. But that's so interesting. I love when anime kind of like breaks like the fourth wall within itself and like adds like what was that one? You've mentioned it before. It's kind of like Cardcaptor and all of them are mixed together from the different worlds.
Oh yeah. Recreators.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, like all the like it's a bunch of these authors and anime creators, and their creations come to life. So you have knockoff Saber versus knockoff Madoka Magica versus knockoff JoJo character. It's just really fun, really insane, really meta.
Because that's the thing. It's like it's really interesting because like if you're a fan of these things, because I know a lot of people are fan of isekai nowadays, but like if you're a fan of these things, you're gonna get a kick out of it. Because it kind of, again, like you said, it's going to be like the Avengers type thing where... And a lot of people are inspired by that because of Marvel. It's like, you're just going to take that type of inspiration and, like, be like, is this canon? Like, is this actually going to be...
Worlds, so who's to say they're not all different worlds within the same world?
True. Oh my god, that's so interesting to think about. There's so much lore that's going to be behind this. It's like, whose world are we actually in? Or is all of the programs that they're using to get into these worlds somehow combining? But who's the force behind all of... Oh my god, if it's the characters from Sword Art, that would be hilarious, where it's just like, we're the ones doing this to you guys. Because then that would be the takeaway, where it's like, oh, everyone was inspired by Sword Art, and then that would be like the inside joke people have.
Yeah.
That would be such a good idea.
It would be interesting.
But yeah, we got Bungo Stray Dogs. I have never watched that before. I don't even know what it's about. The only thing that I like is like really interesting about it is like the art style kind of looks cool. Like it looks like a lot of the characters like you see in anime sometimes, like some characters like always like kind of looking the same. But like some nowadays, like you see like characters with all different hairstyles. I mean, everyone's just inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh.
It looks like almost like a Steins Gate style.
Yeah, I don't know if it's by the same studio. And then Fruits Basket, which my sister is literally going rabid over because this was her middle school days.
I am excited. I remember reading the manga, pulling it off my roommate's shelf, and reading it during work when I was at a bookstore. I loved the show. Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm curious to see if it's going to be exactly the same, or if they're going to add little things here and there, or how long it's going to be. Are they going to animate the whole entire manga? But the thing is too, is like, what I love about these whole like reboots for shows is they stay true to the original art, but at the same time they make them kind of look a little different. Like, it stays true, but then it looks like, wow, this looks even better.
Yeah, it took a while for Sailor Moon Crystal to get its art to
to stick true to the fans.
Season. Yeah.
Because if you do comparisons, you'll see how different some of the things are. Like even the transformation sequences, it's like it's a lot different than how it was from the original. But I think because it's like even with if you're talking about with video games, you got the fans of the original Spyro trilogy. And then you got the reignited Spyro trilogy, and people are like, "Oh, this is different. This is different." So you're gonna have the hardcore fans that will always be fans of just the original, but then you're gonna have some of the fans that prefer reboots.
Right.
So it's like it's always if it's your cup of tea, if you love more original type of animation from like the older days, then that's your cup of tea. Which I always say to people: never judge people based on their tastes.
Right.
And
or
then,
black and white movies.
Yeah. And then we got Kenja.
No Mago. Let's read this. A young man who has surely died in an accident was reborn in another world, and I'm done.
You're like my sister. Okay, this is the thing.
Okay, we're talking about Isekai, and oh, look at this. Light novel adaptation. What were we just talking about?
Yep. Like, born in a different world. Okay, every anime nowadays.
As a baby. Okay, there's difference.
Oh my god.
He died in an accident, was reborn in another world as a baby. Okay, that's...
Okay, he was given shocking powers when he became 15. I forgot to teach him common sense.
He was raised as a grandson by Merlin. And soaked up Merlin's... Okay, so this...
An abnormal boy's unconventional otherworld fantasy life starts here. So what I'm gonna guess is there's gonna be possible... Because you got some girls here, maybe he'll get like a harem type thing.
Yeah, this is. I'm guessing
because it says the boy, a 15-year-old boy's unconventional otherworld fantasy life. So you're automatically thinking, okay, because you got like I think 3 girls here. I think there's 3 girls on here. I'm not sure, but yeah. Again, by looking at it firsthand, you never know. And when you go into it, you might think, hey, the first episode's great, but again, with the whole Isekai thing, it's like everybody's doing it. Is this guy gonna be featured in the Isekai Wars? Who knows?
He already looks like a character from another light novel that I saw. Like, it was...
Now, what do you think about light novel adaptations for anime? Some good, some are just eh.
Some good, some bad. I mean, I don't see any difference from adapting manga, except, you have a frame of reference for the visuals of the manga, but in light novel adaptation, definitely you get to have a little bit more freedom with how you play with the shots and the choreography. And
then we got, how do we say this?
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Okay.
And this looks like the edge of the season.
There's always one. Yeah. There's always one edgelord.
Ooh, actually...
Since ancient times.
Let's
see. What is that? Man-eating demons. Okay.
No, I clicked on the on some of the pictures, and it looks interesting. I like the cover.
Yeah.
Where it's like him protecting, and not him protecting her, but him like holding her back and protecting other people from her rage.
Wow, so it's like Legend of the Demon Slayer. So it's there was like I think maybe last year there was something about Demon Slayers. But this looks like it's gonna be really dark. Like if it's like
I might be down for this one.
Yeah.
I might be down for this one.
And let's say ever since his death. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be really tragic, and like every episode you're either gonna be screaming and crying for these characters, or you're gonna be like protecting some beans, as I always say. You gotta protect your beans.
Gotta protect the beans. I can't tell which one here is the bean that needs to be protected. She looks to be
main
the ferocious
guy
one.
But yeah, it kind of looks like he's like pushing her back and like you said, maybe protecting people from her, possibly. Interesting. But yeah,
and
it's like,
if you guys aren't seeing what we're seeing, you got to click on the actual.
We'll give you the link.
Poster on the page for the show, and there will be like I don't know if that's like a manga cover or if that's a light novel cover, but looks really cool.
Look at the creatures in the back.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be like really sad. There might be like some happy here and there, but I feel like your happiness is gonna be ruined by tragedy and demon slayers.
Get ready to board the Feels train.
Yep, I feel like this is gonna be Feels train of the season, and then
maybe edge of the season. I'm
edge
looking
of
at.
season? True.
We'll at the end of this, we'll do like a quick scroll down and see if we can figure out based on a poster which one is going to be the most feels.
And then we got Boku. How do you even say this?
Bokutachi wa benkyou ga dekinai.
Let's see. His late father always said that a useless man should strive to be useful.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay, so based on the cover, thank you, Dad. Based on the cover, what do you think, Harum?
Dedicated himself to becoming a high-achieving student in his school, despite his become a special VIP nomination. Tuition, although he could feasibly be a shoo-in for the nomination, he is constantly overshadowed by classmates.
This is a very long description.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Give the hook, people. Let's get the hook.
Okay, here it is. Here's the catch. He has to tutor his 2-star classmates who are each hopelessly mediocre at the other's subject of expertise. And I'm guessing those 2 classmates are 2 female classmates, and...
Because based on the cover. I mean, again, it's like never judge a book by its cover, but at the same time, the cover kind of helps to give away
these are all
things.
just waifu bait. This is waifu bait. You got
waifu
the Megami, Megami character, you got actually got a couple of them. You got the spunky one, you got
it's gonna be waifu.
You got the sporty one. Yep.
Trade your waifus.
And then you got the purple-haired one, which always wins in the end, because that's what fans like, is purple hair.
Oh, man. And then Fairy Gone.
This also looks edgy.
Edgy.
My eyes are getting cut just looking at it.
So is this like, let's say, abilities, or what the heck? By removing the organs of possessed animals and transplanting them into humans, what? Fairies could be summoned as an alter ego and be used as a weapon. What the?
Yeah!
That's like edge! I mean, right there you're gonna be like, there's gonna be people just destroying each other.
Give me that edge.
Yeah, it's like this versus the other one. Yeah, because if you look at it, there's got some like dark, creepy creatures in the back, which I always like the dark, creepy creatures.
Yeah.
For both of them. So this is edge, and then oh no, after that, is this more waifu bait?
Nande koko ni sensei ga? 17-year-old Ichiro Sato is an average teenager who happens to find himself in perverted. Yep.
There we go.
That's about as much as we need to know about that.
That's all we need to know. That's all we need to know. It's like, okay, adopt your waifu today.
Oh, and this is running the gamut of waifus. We got sporty, spunky, quiet. Oh wait, I just repeated this from the last show.
There's always everybody get their type of waifu. So this versus that show. So the shows that kind of creep me out are the ones that like they talk directly to you. Like instead of like you're literally like the characters are like, oh hi, I see you again. What are you doing today?
Yeah.
Like there was like an exercise waifu one. There was the Pillow Boys.
Oh my gosh, I never saw those, but I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen clips, and that is creepy. Yeah. That is absolutely like I can't. That's a level of escapism I do not want to dive into.
That's when you go. It's like you can admit you're a weeaboo and you can admit you're an otaku, but then that's when it kind of goes when anime literally says we know our fans now, and this is our.
We've gone too far deep. We gotta start digging up. We can't dig up.
Oh my god!
Just keep digging deeper. And that's how we get Arrow Manga Sensei.
I know. It's so true. And when people find like that one character that they all fanboy or fangirl over, and you're just like
last season, it was what, Zero from Darling in the Franxx. Oh, we got a music anime up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, this season is what? Shield Hero, the raccoon.
Yes, Raftalia. Yeah. Boy.
That's a whole different story for another day.
Yes.
All right,
sorry, my girl for the season is Spider-Gwen.
My husbandu will always be Lieutenant Surge from Pokemon.
Oh, man. Going for the big buff guys, huh?
And then, what's this? We got Carol and Tuesday.
There's the music one of the season. That looks kind of cute, actually.
Let's see, 50 years.
How much feels are we expecting in this one?
Oh, man. If, what's that one with April? No Lie in April or something?
Your Lie in April. Okay. Oh, actually, the premise sounds interesting. 50 years have passed since mankind began migrating to the new frontier, Mars. It's an age where most culture is produced by AI, and people are content to be passive consumers.
Whoa.
So, somebody wants to be a musician in the age of AI. I'm digging that premise.
Okay, that's kind of cool. That's different. That's a different approach to a music anime.
They want to sing, they want to make music together. Okay. And, yeah, okay.
That's it. And then they have, like, someone's born in a wealthy family, dreams to be a musician. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's a different type of take on the usual type of anime. Because there's, like, with musical types of animes, you got the ones that are, like, we're in a band together, great. Or you get the ones where they're, like, just girls singing and going on tour together. Or guys going on tour together and just singing for episodes, being extremely colorful. And you're just like, my brain can't handle this much color. Despite how ADHD I am, I can't handle this much sparkle.
But this looks like a really heartfelt journey, like really very wholesome.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they don't go
different direction.
But
and then after that,
good story about friendship.
Yeah, and this we got everyday life. Salary man working suddenly upon a fox.
Let me see if I can try and pronounce this one. Oh my gosh, this is
try it.
Sewayaki kitsune no Senko-san. Yeesh. Senko-san, 800-year-old little girl. Again, done. That's all I need to read.
Oh my, we're done. This is literally when people are like, it's okay because she's 800. It's like, no,
it's not. It's not.
It's not. It's not. It's like your mind just gonna be like, is this okay or not? Oh, it's like the lowlies. The lowlies just keep coming in for the season.
There was, oh my gosh, there was a line Giga.
Yeah, she'll heal his exhaustion with her tender care.
Oh, for God's
sake!
FFS.
Fox girls everywhere. Okay, warning.
For Fox's sake.
First there was raccoon, now there's foxes. How far are they gonna go?
FFS, for Fox's sake. Why? That's something Giga said in one of his episodes, and it rings true. That's the thing with anime lollies. I keep getting older, and they just keep getting younger, don't they?
But the thing is, too, is like these studios say, it's okay, guys. You guys might be getting older, but they're 1,000 years old, so hey.
Yeah, it's okay. The lollies are getting older, too, but they're still lollies. That's great.
It's like, no! It's not okay! Do not make a body pillow of that!
Oh, God.
I know, it's a hot dark side.
I, physically cringed at that.
I know. And then what's this? One day, city suddenly disappears. Okay.
Shometsutoshi.
Alright. So a city suddenly disappears. Okay. To do a lone wolf Mitsuki, a survivor of the city. The two rely on the message. It's so, like, everything's so, like, edge now. You realize that? It's not, like, full dark edge, but there's, like, that, like, type of growing pains type of edge where you see in a lot of young adult fiction.
Yeah,
deepen their bond during their journey and unravel the mystery of the lost city. Interesting, but again, it's like you got a guy on a bike and a girl, so it's like I'm like getting like young adult novel feels from this.
It's looking like a conspiracy, like a Ethan Carter type of.
Yep.
See,
Oh man,
gosh.
but it's like the city's just gone. It's like that's like interesting. Kind of that's the thing about this though, like how they from like somebody who's worked in the publishing field. I mean, literally it says one day a city suddenly disappears. That kind of hooks you in. So a lot of issues with a lot of like on like MyAnimeList and like everywhere else too. Sometimes they don't hook you in for the first few sentences, and then they go on and on trying to explain what it is. It's like no, you want to have like a few sentences that explain exactly what this series is all about.
Right.
And then after that, how the heck do you even say that one?
Okay, let me see. It's Hitoribochi no marumaru seikatsu.
Okay. So suffers from extreme social anxiety. All right. She's not good at talking to people. Takes pretty extreme actions. Relatable.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly... Is she ADHD? Oh my god. Avoiding people. Her legs cramp when she overexerts herself. Gets full of herself when alone. Will vomit when exposed to extreme tension. And often comes up with plans. Okay. Now she is entering middle school. Okay. See, there's a lot of... I've seen some anime which they take place in middle school now. So it's like going towards the younger... is attending different schools. This leaves Bochi alone, surrounded by new classmates with whom she must make friends before Kai will talk to her again.
This does seem like a very ADD
Yeah, that's interesting.
based show. Yeah, we were just talking about
we were
this.
just talking about this. This is so interesting then, because she has a lot of issues talking to people. She's like, and the same too. What like I could resonate with this is like when she's alone, she gets full of herself and her own like fantasies in a way. Like she like starts thinking like, for me, I could be like a full like type of like hypochondriac. So it's like when you think for your own self in your own mind, sometimes it just like goes all over the place. So wow, is this what we were just talking about?
Yeah.
Is there going to be an ADHD anime?
I'm getting a few Watamote feels though from her. Like we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Because I hope it's not too much cringe. I hope it's not too much. I hope it's like endearing.
Yeah. I hope it's not too much like, oh my god, ah, like type thing, and you're just like, no, make it more like wholesome. Make it more like, okay, we're gonna take away from all of this and not make everything so happy and cheerful.
So I think we'll do this next one, and then I think we should start doing a lightning round on.
Okay.
What we got left, because there's a lot. There's a lot coming out each season. So the last one we'll focus on is Senryu Shoujo.
All right. Is this actually like a full type of anime, or is it like a short? Or is it gonna be? I'm not sure, because I know there's a lot of like the shorts for anime that are so good.
Yeah.
So good, and it's like you're ashamed that it's like, dang, we should have like 12 episodes of this for 24 minutes.
Well, it looks like this one and the last one we talked about are based off of 4-koma manga.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're based off of really short strips, not any kind of long-form narrative. So it does seem like these will be the slice of life comedy or uplifting shows, I'd say.
Yeah, this is interesting because she doesn't talk. She actually writes everything.
Yeah, and haiku.
Mm-hmm. That's really interesting because it's like that's adding diversity to your characters because she doesn't talk. She writes everything out. Because that also, I didn't watch it. My sister did. What is that? The one anime movie that's all about the deaf girl?
Yeah.
Was it Lost something? Lost Voice? No.
Silent Voice?
Silent Voice, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I'm glad that they're adding these types of characters, because instead of just doing the whole tropes of, like, this is a slice of life, and it's like, girl falls in love with boy, they go through drama with their friends, at the end, boom, they're together. It's like, this one is a lot different. Which, again, this is one of the reasons I love Toradora, was it's, like, so different than a lot of slice of life anime.
Right, yeah.
Which you know 100%, because, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You experienced it firsthand.
I like slice of life anime, but I appreciate it when it's got a bit more focus than just like random, here's a snippet from their life, here's a snippet. I prefer stories that aren't just and then this and then this and then this.
Some of these titles. Lightning round. Let's go through all their titles and just look at the covers without even looking at the description.
Yeah. So Sarazan Mai looks very adventurous. It's very colorful. I like the art style.
Same.
See a lot of character, like a lot of penguin-looking
characters.
That's
and
very
then
interesting.
after this, it looks like, is this another
Midara no
Yeah.
Ao-chan wa benkyou ga dekinai. So I'm seeing. I don't know what this is about.
Okay, just based
can't
on
tell
the
you.
cover, they're just sitting on a desk where there's a huge girl, and then what the heck is by her finger? So either this is gonna be slice of life.
Okay,
with...
you know what? I need to read a little bit of this description.
Yeah.
When Al was in kindergarten, she smiled ear to ear as she told her classmates how her father, a best-selling erotic author, chose her name. A as an apple, O as an orgy. Well, you got me for one episode at least.
Anime. What are you
Anime.
doing to us?
Okay, thank you, anime.
Thank
you
you,
have
thank you.
animated very well this season.
Yeah,
This
very,
is
very well. Fantastic.
you are doing well at animating.
Oh my! And I couldn't even tell by looking at the cover. You couldn't even tell. What
No,
the
not you can't.
heck?
So Koto Tamare looks like
Another music?
music with what are those instruments? Are those steel guitars?
Yeah, traditional. It's remember
Koto.
Koto. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
This,
so
this
very,
looks to be very kind of like more. It's like slice of life plus music plus more dramatic than a lot of music animes.
yeah, and it looks like a very like I said, it's not just music, but it's focused music.
Yeah.
It's like focusing in on
right
one
up there,
specific.
action drama school shonen.
Huh.
So there's the drama.
Couple of good music shows. It looks like that and Carol and Tuesday. I'm definitely gonna be checking out.
Mm-hmm. And then after that.
Kono yo no kate de koi o utao shoujo yuno. Oh my god.
Okay.
This looks
Alright.
like I'm just gonna take a guess. That's the guy's father in the background. He looks like a Gendo type character,
Yeah.
overbearing, and I don't know. I want to say harem by the amount of
Yeah, but
women
about
I've
the
seen on
girls
there,
and
but-
about the different types of girls, but we could be wrong. But it's drama and sci-fi, so
Yeah.
we're tapping into the sci-fi minds again.
Okay, so here's the English translation. You know, a girl who chants love at the bound of this world. That says absolutely
That's,
nothing.
Fantastic. That's
That gives me nothing.
What is this?
And I'm sure it's one of those titles that by the time you finish watching the series, you're
Yeah.
like, oh yes, that's
That
what it
makes
means.
sense. Oh,
But
yes.
no,
No.
I can't imagine. And it looks like he's holding a little magic MacGuffin there.
Yeah. He does. But it's sci-fi, so you never know. Sometimes for sci-fi anime, you have to do it right, or it doesn't work.
Mm.
Yeah, so after that, you got...
Gunjo no Magmel.
Oh,
Gunjo no
God.
Magmel.
It's action,
Magmel of the Sea Blue.
adventure, superpower, fantasy, and shonen. Well, it looks 100% shonen, but it's...
I'm going to wager a guess, yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
you've
you
got
got some robots in the back, you got some guys
brooding-
with a power, even the title itself looks very shonen.
The title itself looks very Beyblade style.
Mhm, yeah.
Like the,
This
the
looks
art
like
font.
Beyblade style, too. Like, look at their eyes.
Yeah.
What the heck? Okay. Okay. So there's a new
Diamond No Ace
continent.
2.
So what's with this? The thing is too. It's like before that, it's like the new continent appeared out of nowhere, and then we were just reading for the other one.
Yeah, the
Lost
continent
City,
disappeared. It may
so-
be a crossover. Like, their continent disappeared from that anime into this
Yep.
one. Created two
Then it just,
adventures in
then it
one.
just becomes an isekai all over again.
Yeah, now the worlds are being isekai'd.
Yep. Oh my
Now the
god.
worlds are being transported to other worlds.
Imagine. Oh my god. Like Diamond Ace Act 2. So this is gonna be the sports anime, obviously,
man.
of the season.
Yep, yep.
When Free's taking a break, you gotta go for the baseball.
Well, is this going to be like another thing I keep hating to pull from Giga, but he has some very poignant outlooks on anime. Some very good outlooks on anime. There are two types of sports anime. There's sports,
Yep.
and then there's sports.
Sports.
Free was very much
Yeah.
sports.
So Free is very much let's ship all the characters and make all the fan art, make all the AMVs for them. Done. It doesn't even matter what type of sports that they're playing. And then
So
this
I
one,
think-
this one looks more like sports rather than sports.
sports.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's like you could ship the characters, but only to an extent. Free, they just do the fan service every 5 seconds.
All right, let's do lightning.
Okay. All right, so this one, there's a cat.
Mayonaka no occult komin Komui.
Yeah, mystery, demon, supernatural, fantasy, shoujo. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of ships in this one, and then there's a cat, and then somebody's flying in the background. Fantastic!
Definitely down for some demon, supernatural, fantasy shoujo. Nobunaga Sensei no Osanazuma.
Comedy, romance, school.
Harem.
Okay, harem, right there.
Harem.
They got romance, but it's not just romance. It's gonna probably be ecchi too. So.
Yes.
Slice of life comedy school for
Joshi Kausei, and that's the English is Joshi Kausei. So.
Okay,
I
thank
don't know
you.
What that...
So.
Yes. Based off a web manga though, so that should be
interesting.
Something different, yeah, from different source. Wait, I'm gonna do a quick scan. There are some things I noticed that some of these are based off of games.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these are based off of web mangas. What I am really happy to see is that the ones that have caught my eye are mostly original.
Yep.
Fairygon, Carol and Tuesday, Sara Zanmai, and now another one I'm looking at ahead, Robi Hachi, just down. All look like they have very interesting styles.
Yo, look at their hairs. Yo, that's cool. Wow, okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy thing going on right here.
Neo Tokyo Potatoes, it says on the box there. But this one looks like another isekai. That looks like that could be another isekai. All of these before that one.
Yep. And we got military, sci-fi, comedy, shonen, action, adventure, fantasy, magic.
Yep.
Yeah, they look pretty isekai-ish.
But yeah, I think working from an original source is much harder because they want to stay true to the original. But some of the ones that are just like based on original form of just anime, sometimes are the most interesting ones.
Yeah, I'm excited that we're getting a lot that aren't based off of anything, that are just completely original.
And then after that, nope. Comedy, romance, we already...
Yeah, there we go.
We can already tell.
The ecchi of the season.
Yeah, and then Mise story.
Sports, drama, romance, school, shonen. They're packing a lot in right there.
How are they gonna deal with that though? Okay, so I feel like baseball players gonna fall in love with each other. Lots of drama.
It looks like a sequel to, like, based on the description, a sequel to something else, like set 26 years later.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Old school fans will like that for whatever this is based on.
Hachigatsu no Cinderella 9.
Oh,
all right.
It's a girl baseball league-y thing.
Is this going to be sports, or sports? That's what I'm wondering. They're all in mini skirts, and one's wearing cat ears.
There you go. So it's going to be fan service sports. Don't even lie.
Ooh.
Well, that looks interesting, but...
Bakumatsu Crisis, action, historical, samurai. Okay. Very good art style. So, yeah, I'm going to just say there's a lot to look forward to. The rest of these look really, Beyblade, Card Fight Vanguard.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot to look forward to, but the thing is like, always watch for your personal preferences. Always look for anime review YouTubers before you get yourself into something, because sometimes even the trailer can't give away that much. Like, trailers are used as teasers because they want to lure you in, but at the same time, it's like you gotta be careful what you get into because you never know what you're gonna get into based alone on just the trailer and the description.
Yeah, so give it at least a 3-episode.
Yeah, that's what I usually
treatment,
do.
I'd say.
Yeah. It's like if it starts getting weird after 3 episodes, or it starts getting more like, what the heck is this? It's like, then you could drop something, but give it a test run first.
Yeah. And that was just all the anime we were talking about. We hadn't even finished the anime section. There's still the ONAs, the original net animations, the OVAs, the movies, the specials that are coming out.
Lots to look forward to, but at the same time, it's like, again, always do what is your personal preference. But if you guys want us to do maybe an anime type review on the channel, let us know in the comments. Tweet at us using, hashtag popfilter recommendations. We'll come up with some kind of hashtag or something like anime recs or something. But let us know what you guys are going to watch this season, because we have a few we might be watching. Some of the...
Let us know what you're most excited about based on what you see on MyAnimeList, or I mean, that was just spring.
Yeah.
We can click on summer and get a whole new list.
I like how they're revealing some of them already, and you're just like, wow, lots to keep you occupied.
Exactly.
But anyway, guys, he's Eric.
She's Kat.
And this is Pop Filter.